This is how you solve a dynamic programming. So, as a recap, right? Step number 1, figure out it's a dynamic programming. Think about a mathematical formula, because this is a counting problem. You don't find one, you see that the restraints are actually pretty small, you think of dynamic programming. You define your dynamic programming. Start small, 1 dimension. Cool, define it. Usually the definition is the same as the problem statement, right? Number of valid strings of some length. Try the recurrence relation. If you find one, cool. This requires a lot of practice. There is no formula for coming up with recurrence relation, trust me. What I do, just as a trick, as I told you, I always think about the last things, the last character that I can have in that string, the last, I don't know, day in which I bought some stock for other problem and stuff like that, right? If you can come up with one, that's very nice. Make sure it's correct. If you don't, then you probably will need some extra information, and I'm going to make a video on some problem which cannot be solved with 1 dimension, so you can see how I try 1 dimension and then I figure out that I need a second one. And yeah, make the second dimension, make the recurrence relation if needed. If not, just make the recurrence relation as I did here and then use the initializations, right? So this is the problem.